Welcome back to another STEM with Miss Dubois video. Today we're talking about how to make a fidget spinner in Fusion. Hello! So you were watching this video because you want to learn how to make a fidget spinner in Fusion. And there are going to be two versions of this video, one with narration and one without. The one with narration will be linked for the video in the video without narration and vice versa. So basically, you can follow along as you please wherever. Now, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to click create, and you're going to click create sketch, and you're going to click this plane. It doesn't matter which one you make. I just like that plane the best for making something like a fidget spinner. So I'm going to click create. I'm going to type in 0.75. I'm going to press enter. Now I'm going to click create. I'm going to click rectangular pattern. And I'm going to do 2. And then I'm going to drag it up where I do 2. Press 2. And then I'm going to do 1.5 inches. That feels right. And I'm going to press enter. It's loading. There we go. So now I'm going to use the same thing, but I'm going to click circular pattern. And I'm going to click create. I'm going to click center point being that. And then I'm going to do 3. That looks great so far. That actually looks really far for a fidget spinner. So we're going to change that suppression. We're going to change that. So we're going to double click on that. And we're going to click cancel. And then we're going to zoom in actually. And we're going to click on that. We're going to edit rectangular pattern. And we're going to make that distance 1 inch. We're going to press OK. And that looks a lot better, just visual wise. But here's the thing. We're not actually done yet. So I am now going to create another circle inside of this circle. And I'm going to make it 0.6 inches. So I'm going to type in 0.6. Okay, and then I'm going to press insert. And I'm going to click circular pattern again on this one. I'm going to click this circle. I'm going to click this as the center point. And voila. So we're not done yet because nothing is connected, right? Also, we're only adding certain portions of this. And we're going to also trim it. So it's going to be kind of cool. So now I'm going to click arc. And I'm going to click these two things. And I'm going to click that. I'm going to press enter. I'm going to click this. I'm going to click circular pattern. And then I'm going to click that. Nope, wait. I'm going to click this. I'm going to click center point. And then I'm going to click that. Has my circular pattern. And then I'm going to press OK. But the cool thing is if I move this out just a smudge, like right there, it looks more like a fidget spinner. So there you go. That is the base of our fidget spinner, but we're not done yet. We're going to trim this, and we're going to trim this, and we're going to trim this. And now we have something that looks a lot more like a fidget spinner. And we're going to click create sketch. We're going to remember that this is 0.75 inches. We're going to click finish sketch. And then we are going to click these things. We're going to go to home. We're going to click extrude. And we're going to extrude it about 1/2 inch. I'm going to type 0.5. And if I look up at this, or I go to home, and I go like that, but I use, I use the rotate thing, you can see a fidget spinner. Now it's not done yet. Also, I'm realizing that I do not like what is there. So I'm going to fix that. But how would I fix it? Well, I go to edit, go to edit, I click that. And then I'm actually, because I really like the spacing of it all, and I don't want to mess that up too much, I'm just going to click the center. I'm going to type in 0.6. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to click Finish Sketch. And then I'm going to click Extrude. And I'm going to press Home. I'm going to click that. I'm going to click OK. And there you go, right? We have the start of a fidget spinner. Now we can also edit more details, right? So this isn't perfect yet, but it's a good start to it. So the first thing that I want to do is actually create something to make it spin around. So I'm going to save this as Fidget Spinner Body. Okay. And now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to click New Design. And remember, my inner circle here was 0.6 inches. So to give it some room, realistically, I'm going to not make it 0.6 inches of my new circle. I'm going to make it about 0.58 or something like that. So I'm going to click this and I'm going to type in 0.58. Okay, now that looks really small because we were zoomed in differently. Okay, so that we're not done yet. Okay, I'm going to click on this and I'm going to see how high we extruded it. We extruded it 0.5 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extrude this 0.7 inches. So I'm going to click extrude. I'm going to type in 0.7. But we're not done yet. So this is the rod for Fidget Spinner. Rod for Fidget Spinner. It's saved. Now, this was extruded 0.7 inches. And this was extruded 0.58 inches. Click Finish Sketch. We're going to click Save because it's good to save stuff. And now we're going to click New Design. Once again, this is all really, really, really important. I'm not doing this to waste your time. We're going to make caps for this thing because fidget spinners fly off. So I'm going to click Create Sketch. Right, and I'm going to select this plane again. I'm going to click Center Diameter Circle, 0.75, and I'm going to make that 0.75 inches because that was the cap for that. So now I'm going to create this. I'm going to extrude it. And actually, there's another way to do it too, but we're going to do it like this way real quick. So we're going to extrude this 0.2 inches. It's going to have a little bit of a cap. I'm actually going to extrude it to 0.25 inches. Then we're going to, actually it doesn't matter which way we do it. I just realized that. Now I'm going to click this. I'm going to click Create Sketch. And remember that originally this rod was 0.58 inches. So we have to make it, I'm going to make it a little bit larger than that because I really want to make sure it fits. So I'm going to make this a diameter of 0.59 inches. And now I'm going to click Finish Sketch and I'm going to extrude it 0.15 inch, but I'm going to make it cut into it. And there we go. Now, I theoretically could change the dimensions based on how high I make this. If I want to make it larger, I can. The goal is just to see the idea of it. So we have, this is what we call the cap for the fidget spinner. Cap for rod. A fidget spinner. Now, as I go through this video, right, I'm realizing we're missing some details of this fidget spinner. Yes, we have a good body for this, but I feel like we're missing something. So let's fix that. how do we fix it? We go to our timeline here, and we are going to edit this. Now, I'm not changing the body of this because it's really, really good. So instead, I'm going to click this, and I'm going to type 0.5 inches. Does that work? What if I do 0.4 inches? I like 0.4 inches a little bit better, actually. And now I'm going to click, once again, circular pattern. Have you noticed a trend? And I'm going to click this. And I'm going to press OK. Now I'm going to click Finish Sketch. But where did it go? So I'm going to click this thing right here. I'm going to click Sketch 1. And then I'm going to go to Top View. Now, from Sketch 1, what I'm going to do is click Extrude. And I'm going to click Extrude on all of these wonderful circles. And I'm going to press 0.4. That way, you see a little bit of the dimensions right there. And you can see it here. Or we can even extrude it. Let's extrude it 0.45. Perfect! I love that. Love that energy. Looks great. So, now we hide the sketch. Voila! And you can see your fidget spinner. But it's not fully complete. We're going to click Save. And we're going to click New Design again. And we're going to click Show Data Panel. Whoa. If your data panel or data panel does not look like this, have no fear. That is okay. I make a lot of videos. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this. And I'm going to click Insert into Current Design. Great. We're not going to worry about that part yet, right? So, leave it there. Go forth. Now, I'm going to click Rod for Fidget Spinner. We're going to click Insert into Current Design. It is in the right spot. It is. But I want to fix it. I want to tweak it. So we're going to move it here. And the reason why is because of what we'll do with the joints. So now we're going to go to Cap for Fidget Spinner. We're going to click Insert into Current Design. And then we're going to move it, move it, move it, move it. And we're going to do that twice. And once again, you are right-clicking and then doing Insert into Current Design. And then all I'm doing is I'm using these arrows to drag it. Because it does not matter necessarily where you put it. I'm going to click OK. I'm done with this. Whoa. I'm going to click X. If I zoom out a little bit, I get the full view. And now this is where we click Assemble. I'm going to click Joint. And I'm going to click the center point. And I'm going to click the center point. And what I'm going to do is click Motion. And I'm going to click Revolute. But that's great. But the position's off, right? Because why would I add those caps there if I wasn't going to use them? So I'm simply going to bring up or bring down the fidget spinner to make it look like that. I'm going to click OK. And now this is where the caps come in, right? Because all fidget spinners typically have caps to keep it in place. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Assemble. I'm going to click Joint. I'm going to click this, and I'm going to click that. And now I'm not going to have that rotate, or revolute technically. I'm going to keep it in place. I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this. Now, it's not a perfect cap, right? But the idea is how you would 3D print it. So I'm going to click this. I'm going to click Joint. I'm going to click the inside of this. And then I'm going to click that. And voila. So, there we go. We have our fidget spinner. I'm going to double click this. I'm going to click Animate Joint. And you have a fidget spinner! And it looks pretty good if you ask me. So yeah, you just learned how to design or model a fidget spinner in Fusion. That's the video. I hope you enjoyed it.